What's going on, guys? Today I'm hopefully gonna figure out what the hell is going on with my cam timing. I thought for sure that I fixed it yesterday. Then I tried to fire up the car and it wouldn't even start. Timing correction is worse now. But it looks like it's even worse than it was before, which was kind of odd. I think I overcorrected and went the opposite way, so I think it was about one tooth. I think the intake cam was about one tooth advanced before, and I think that now it's one tooth retarded. So I'm gonna pull the valve cover off and take another look and see what that cam looks like. If it looks spot on, then I don't know what the hell to do. I'm probably just gonna ditch these cams and put the stock ones back in, because those should be a lot easier to time. And I have to take a look at these cams to even see if I can reuse them, because I money shifted my car and I blew a bunch of rocker arms off. Then I had bits of metal banging around in my head. So weird, I don't even see any damage on any of these lobes. The aftermarket ones had a lot of grooves in them and I had to sand it down a lot. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, these ones actually look pretty good. So this exhaust one looks really good. The intake one actually looks pretty damn good too. The intake side is the one that had all the rocker arms blow off of them. All the rocker arms blew off, a bunch of lifters fell off. These actually look really good. So yeah, I might just order everything needed to install these next weekend when I'm back home from my work trip. So let's just stick those back right there. Since this is like the 5th time I'm doing this, or maybe more, I'm not gonna bore you guys with showing you how this comes off. I'm just gonna skip ahead to having it off. So I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. All right, got my valve cover off. And looks perfect right there. Hopefully you can see that one. So we're at top dead center. Let's grab my stock intake cam from over here. Top dead center for this cam. Looks like it's pretty much there. Yep. So it's definitely now one tooth retarded. This is insane. I don't know how the hell I messed that up. Actually, I know how I messed it up. It's because the mark that I had made on the chain on one side, the other side it was still visible. On this side, it actually wasn't visible anymore. Thought I saw the mark, but the mark was not actually there. There's no way it was. That's how I messed it up. I have an appointment first thing tomorrow morning to get my exhaust fixed. And it's at 8:30 in the morning. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get one of those bolts before then. I probably should just cancel my appointment. What's up, guys? So hopefully this is my last time doing my damn cam timing. I have everything apart. I just took everything out. I took the solenoid off, the N205. I blew everything out with PB Blaster and compressed air. Checked that my rings on there, the little black rings, are all intact. Took out this the oil passage screen, cleaned that out. Blew out this whole oil passage with PB Blaster and compressed air. Put the filter back in. I'm gonna spray this out before I put it back in. I'm also just gonna spray off the roller and just apply some fresh oil on that as well. Now I'm just about ready to get the cam adjuster off so that I can actually adjust my timing here. I have my cams marked better this time. This time I'm using a silver Sharpie. It's much more clear where I'm marking things. Well, on camera it's not so clear because there's a big glare. All right, so my heating up the bolt and heating up the bit, or the socket trick, seemed to work again, and using the impact gun, because I got the bolt out without breaking it. Let's take the adjuster off. Yeah, I can definitely feel it. Yeah, holy shit, the cam just rotated so much. It rotated a shit ton, but it's all right. I got it marked where it needs to go. See that I made a little mark on the adjuster itself right there, a little tiny Sharpie mark right there in front of that tooth. So that is 100% the tooth that I marked. And as you can see, it's just one tooth over from the chain that it started on, the length that it started on. All right, rotated the crank twice. We're at top dead center. I know it's always really hard to see in here, but maybe you can see that. I'm 100% sure that I moved this just one tooth. The intake cam looks like it's exactly where it should be. I should be good now, but I don't have a new bolt yet, so I'm gonna go grab a new bolt. No dealers have it, and the earliest I can get it is tomorrow from a dealer, but I'm going on a business trip trip this afternoon. So I'm gonna run up to Europe Auto Parts today and grab one, and then I'll be able to snug this back up and be on my way. The reason why I had such a hard time timing these, no pun intended, is because there's no oil pressure right now. So there's no tension on this. There's not a whole lot of tension up here. So once there's oil pressure, the tension is gonna push this upwards, which is going to basically rotate this cam a tiny bit, advancing it a tiny bit. That was enough to mess me up. Okay, yeah, so I did clear it because it does say 0 fault codes found. Neutral, start log. Well, after all of that, 0 fault codes found. Everything seems to be fine. So yeah, the confusion continues. Not really sure why. It runs fine, then all of a sudden it has a problem. So I'm just gonna send these over to Frank. I have like 15 minutes now before I have to leave. I really gotta throw that bumper on. All right, I got the front bumper on, kind of. It's barely on. I have like 4 bolts in there, 4 of the little bolts, that's it. I gotta run to this exhaust shop. I don't even have the grill on. I'm gonna have to bring the laptop just in case shit goes down. All right, and we're off. Hopefully I can make it there. Like I said, it's only like a mile, so hopefully my car can make it a mile. It'd be pretty bad if it can't, but we'll see. Should be able to make it there, no problem. We'll see. Well, I made it. Now it's just got to make it up on the lift too. The other guy's getting it. I feel funny recording it, but shop won't touch it because it doesn't have a cat in it. So I'm back to square one. So let's see if it makes it back home. Well, I'm here at the gas station filling up. Got like half a tank of gas now. I don't know why I didn't just fill it up all the way, but I'm trying to just check if that code got thrown again. I'm not sure if it did. No, it hasn't thrown it. You know what, while I'm out here driving, might as well get a little driving log. So let's open up the logger. Okay, let's try to get home. Okay, well, that was a fail. Let's try jumping it this time. Okay, let's see if this guy works. Struggle to get home here in traffic in the middle of the day. Hopefully it doesn't stall out, because if it does, it's not going to start back up. Well, through the code, so that's not good. I'm going to stop it, see if I can clear the code maybe, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Nope, still doing it. 1 Alright, well, let's get these stock cams in and see if that does it. Alright, I'm just reinstalling OBD11 onto this phone. I never had it on this phone, I only had it on my old Samsung. So let's try to sign in and see if we can get this working so I can scan blocks 93, 94. 93. Okay, let's see what we got. Not sure what the f is up with that. So now the car doesn't even want to run at all. Dude, I don't know what the hell to think. Alright, we're finishing up the scan. So let's see what the ECM has. Should just be that one. Yep, same thing. Just gonna clear that one. Yeah, let's just go to live data. Let's go to like 93 or 94. Yeah, 94 might be the better one, because that shows intake cam adjustment. Alright, let's give this a shot. Now that the codes are cleared, my battery jumper's still on there. Yeah, let's just see what happens here. The actual says 56 though, and now it's not available. 93 doesn't show anything. 92 is not there. 91 says actual for B1 is 56, where the specified is 28. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Let's try to follow this thread, see how it helps us. What I need to do is figure out which pin is the positive, which is the negative, so that I can properly zap this with 12 volts. This is pin 1, on the right is pin 2. 1, 2. As you can see, because right here, this connector goes like that. If you flip it like that, you can see right there, it says 1 and 2, right on there. 1 is blue and red, 2 is purple and white. Alright, so in the wiring diagrams, I just found the N205 right there, camshaft adjustment valve 1, so that looks correct. Right there is where it is in the schematic, and there you have the purple and white and the red and blue, like I was saying. So all of these have red and blues that are really short, that looks like they all go to the same. These all may be hooked up to power, and then the purple and white may be grounding it, which turns it on. Alright, let's get this cam adjuster solenoid out, see what it does when I put the 12 volts to it.
People will still go where you have the same high team again. Then you're going to have manager, but they're not going to care. Or they're not going to pay attention. And that's the worst possible thing for John Mill. The apathy is going to set
All the same shit. I mean, it sounds horrible now. And now it's just constant negative 12. Like, listen to that. It sounds so bad. So let's go pull that cam cover off and see what we can find. Well, this little valve on the fuel pump just completely stripped. My wrench is actually stuck on it. If I can't get that off, that means that I can't get the fuel pump off, because I won't be able to get to that bolt right there. Mini crisis averted. I was able to break that with a deep 12 instead of my brake line wrench that I usually use. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order a new one of these. So when I crack this bottom 17mm line, the high pressure out, usually I don't get much fuel dripping out of there. But dude, look at all this fuel. Like, that is a ton of fuel that just came out right there. Usually there's like nothing. Usually it's like 10 drops. That was literally like 20 times more than what it usually is. So I don't know what is up with that. I'm gonna stick that back down there just in case more drops. And I didn't even get all of it. Like, some of it like I couldn't quite get. It just went off to the side.
They look like they're moving pretty much in sync.
They moved together.